Well, we don't have Santa's naughty or nice list, but we do have the real estate numbers here in the county over the last 30 days. My name is Rachel Mooney.
And I'm Mary Beth Hoots.
And we're with the Mooney Group. So what's been going on in real estate over the last 30 days here in Forsyth County? Well, guys, it has been a little bit of a crazy market. I know we say that every 30 days, but it's kind of unpredictable about what's going on right now. We actually have 199 total homes on the market. We put 86 of those homes on the market in the last 30 days. And then under contract, we put 214, and we closed 262 homes over the last 30 days. Wow. That means if we do that again and we don't put any other homes on the market, we are like in desperate need for inventory in a super heavy seller's market. Our average sales price was $575,000, and our average listed sales ratio was 104%, and our average days on market were only 19. Now, this time last year, we kind of are mimicking the same thing. We had only 247 homes on the market. So we're predicting that 2022, and they're saying this, is going to be very similar to 2021. So how about Gwinnett County?
So we're seeing a similar pattern in Gwinnett County as well. We listed 387 homes. We had 172 go under contract, and we sold 841. Our average sales price was right at $427,000 with an average of 19 days on market. We're still at 101% for our list of sales price. We only have 792 homes on the market in the entire county, which is about where we were this time last year. So you were talking about seeing patterns. We're definitely seeing that as well. We had about 495 listings this time last year as well. So I fully expect that we're going to see that same pattern in January.
And so that's absolutely crazy.
It is.
We see this in West Forsyth too. We always report on that school district. We only have 28 total homes over there for sale in all of West Forsyth area. We put 45 homes under contract, and we closed 40 in the last 30 days. Yeah. Our average days on market over there were 17 as well, and our average sales price was $556,000. So again, we're seeing this pattern from year over year. Now, this is a very typical time of year where we're seeing the inventory decrease because it's the fall and the winter, right? And people tend to list in the spring and the summer. So it's just escalating the supply and demand issues that we are seeing and are having. So let's talk a little bit about, if you're a seller or you're a buyer, how do you win in this marketplace? How do you achieve what you're trying to achieve? We're seeing all kinds of stuff that's happening.
That's right. So obviously, cash is king. If you can put in a cash offer, that's fantastic. But it's not always about the purchase price or buying 100% in cash, right?
Right. Yeah, there's so many factors to getting to the closing table. And it's really important that the agent that you choose to represent you understands that. We've reported before that FMLS shows that 30% of the contracts that go pending fall out. And that's because the agents they're not finding the right one that's going to get them to the closing table, getting the seller to net the most money and with the least amount of time.
That's right.
So some things that a buyer could do is obviously having a one-on-one consultation with their agent about what it is that they're trying to achieve. You might be searching in a higher price point that is obviously saturated with cash buyers. So maybe rethinking a little bit about what you're purchasing and looking into a different price point so that you can actually pay cash as well and not go into having to finance a home. What's another pointer that you would give them out there?
So if I'm a buyer in this market, I want to be able to remove that finance contingency as soon as possible. So pairing up with a reputable lender is incredibly important. As a listing agent, I'm always looking to see if that person is going to be local and knows our market, and is that underwriting happening in state? Are they familiar with our laws? There's a lot of internet lenders out there, and there's good and bad, but I want to know who I'm working with, and then I want to see a buyer that's taken the extra steps to submit additional documentation. Maybe they're already pre-approved up to a certain price point, and they can waive that finance contingency altogether.
Mm-hmm. So it is so super important that they know who they're working with. Just another plug too, that we never talk about this stat, NAR, the National Association of Realtors, says the average agent only sells 4 homes a year. Make sure that you're talking to an agent that actually is in the marketplace, that's understanding this market, because if they're only selling 4 homes a year, they're most likely not representing the seller or the buyer to the best that they can, especially in this market. So it's so critical to know who exactly you're working with. So I hope you found this information helpful. My team and I are full-time agents working this area. We're here to help consult you with what it is, if it's your right time to buy and sell, and kind of advise you in this real estate market. So we look forward to seeing you in 2022.